When we look at communication in its most basic foundation, you would look at four facets of it. The first would be verbal. And when I'm saying verbal, it's literally the spoken. So our conversation right now has a lot of spoken elements in it. We're verbalizing everything through our mouth. The second aspect is nonverbal, and nonverbal includes your body language and a good amount of your tone. Nonverbal also to a degree includes how you choose to dress, how you do present yourself. It's communicating your intent to be in that room at that time.
Mm.
So that's verbal and nonverbal for you. The third is written, and written sometimes gets confused with verbal, but I'd like to say it's two different dimensions. The third, like written, has a lot of impact. There's a lot of thought and correction and clarity that you can seek internally before you articulate yourself on paper or in a written form. So it's very powerful again. And the fourth is visual.
Okay.
Now, visual is what the marketing gurus love to play with, or the people who are in the space of building a brand. Of course, they leverage the verbal, the non-verbal, the written significantly. But the visual is the space of really running through graphics and getting the data right, but putting it together in a form that a picture could speak 1,000 words.
Yeah.
That's the visual
Yes.
communication. So my intent to work with people is to walk them through the verbal, the non-verbal, and the written. These are the three areas in which I work closely with them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, great. I think, and what is the impact of storytelling in this? So, in a communication, do you see storytelling also has an impact?
Good. So now storytelling is certainly a skill set, but it's not a facet. So if I'm speaking verbally, I could display a story. Like, for instance, I just shared a story about how the word impact got christened into the name
Yes.
of being an impact coach. That's me verbally expressing what happened. Now, I could choose to, of course, share the story with you even in a written form. And I was enabling readers across to really get through my written. And storytelling in the written form takes a different angle. Because you're really trying to capture people's attention. You don't have the leverage of tone. You don't have the leverage of excitement. You don't have the leverage of, oh, that person has a husky voice. None of this is there to hold attention. So the written form, shall I say, has double the pressure to build a story and to ensure that the audience is grasped. Which is why the written form will tend to focus a lot on really building the picture. We'll talk about, it was a sunny Sunday afternoon. So people can instantly imagine what a sunny Sunday afternoon would look like.
Yeah.
And then they would say, I'm sipping my tea at that time, and you can still smell the lemongrass in it. So instantly the reader can smell the lemongrass in their nose when they are reading through that. And then how the author of that article or that piece of written work drives people through a journey where they're like literally moving their eye from one word to the other and really feeling one emotion to the other, relating to the author's experience, is a form of storytelling. So just like when I spoke about being an impact communication coach and you could feel goosebumps in that moment, people who write beautifully could, while incorporating storytelling, create that same impact on their readers.